Dear students, Economics, Standard 12, Unit 5, Monetary Economics continued. Let us learn today the continuation of monetary economics. We learnt the importance of money and the functions of money. Under the functions of money, we have learnt the primary functions and the secondary functions. Primary functions and the secondary functions are the most important functions of money. So money as a medium of exchange, a measure of value, the store of value, and the deferred payment, that is purchasing power capacity of the money, that we have learned under primary and secondary functions of money. Let us learn today the third function. The third functions of money is contingent functions. So contingent functions. Under contingent function, contingence means the possibility of future event or situation. So here, under this possibility of future event or situation is called as contingent, and of course in an economy it is called as contingent functions. So under this we have to remember four important points. The first point is basis of the credit system. See, money is the basis of the credit system. So first point, basis of the credit system, and money acts as the basis of the credit system. That you have to remember. And so just think of the uses of money as the credit, that is credit system. So a depositor now can make use of checks, only check and other, only when there are sufficient funds in his account. And all the background, you remember, money is at the back of all credit. So that we have to remember, money is at the back of all credit. All the business transactions are either in cash or in credit system is carried out at present. The second important function under contingent function is money facilitates distribution of national income. It facilitates distribution of national income. So you know that is distribution of national income is very important. During the barter system, distribution of national income was very difficult and it could not be carried out easily. But now at present it helps, that is money helps to have a better distribution of national income. You remember, you have learned the four important factors of production: land, labor, capital and organization. Under land, that is from land, the distribution of national income is just from land, rent, and from labor, wages, and from capital, interest, and producers, that's entrepreneurs, organization, from that they receive profit. So this distribution of national income is now very easy because of the money, because of the use of money. Otherwise, it would have been very complex. In the ancient time, the distribution of income was very complex, but at present, money has made it very easier. Okay? And the third important point is money helps to equalize marginal utilities and marginal productivities. Third one, it helps to equalize marginal productivity and marginal utilities and productivities. So you have marginal utilities and productivities. So you have to remember this point is very important. Productivities. Okay. So the first point is, that is the basis of the credit system. Second point, money facilitates distribution of national income. Money helps to equate marginal utilities and marginal productivities. The prices of all commodities are expressed in terms of money. So money helps to equalize marginal productivities of various factors of production, namely land, labor, capital, and organization. The fourth important point under this category is money increases productivity of capital. Money increases productivity of capital. So, increases productivity of capital. Productivity of capital. So, you remember that is the capital can be just even in the form of liquid cash. Okay. So, liquid form of capital, money can act as, and in the form of money, it can be easily just put to any use. It is can be changed if there is, less use of productivity of capital. Then immediately that capital can be just transformed or changed to other productivity to move on to the more productive uses. So, money acts as that is what we call it as form of liquid capital. So, the capitals like machines, we cannot just move on, or we cannot support it, or we can just make it for some other purposes. But money can be used in any way. So, when the producers think that there is the less productivity of capital, or what we call it as less productivity to the use, then they change it from less productivity to the more productivity uses. So, keep in mind that is under contingent functions, there are 4 phases of the credit system. Second, it facilitates distribution of national income. Third, it helps to equalize marginal utilities and productivities. Fourth one, it increases productivity of capital. Let us continue the same with the contingent functions. So, we have seen the contingent functions. Now, let us see the other functions of uses of money and the functions of money. Money helps to maintain repayment capacity. That's correct. The other functions, so under other functions, you remember money helps. That is first one. It just helps to maintain repayment capacity. So, repayment capacity, maintaining of repayment capacity of repayment capacity. So, money that is, it has got general acceptability, and so for anything we can just repay it only with the help of the money. So, that's what it just money helps to maintain repayment capacity. Money possesses the general quality of, that is what we call general acceptability. So, to maintain its repayment capacity, every firm and industry has to keep some assets. They keep these assets in the form of liquid cash. It not only the firms and the industries, but also the banks and the insurance schemes, that's life insurance schemes, and then life insurance companies, and then even governments have to keep certain amount of money or certain liquid cash, that is the cash to maintain for their repayment capacity. So, money acts like that and it helps to maintain repayment capacity. And the second point is money represents generalized purchasing power. It represents generalized purchasing power. So, represent generalized purchasing power. So, this you can just think of this as repayment of money, purchasing power too. So, it comes here, generalized purchasing power. So, under other functions, first we learned that it maintains the repayment capacity. So, all the firms, industries and including government, banks and life insurance schemes, companies, they just keep a certain amount of liquid money as their asset. Okay, so that is second thing that we have. Money represents generalized purchasing power. Purchasing power kept in terms of money. So it can be put to any use, and that is why it is not necessary that money should be used only for certain purpose alone. So for which it has been taken. We can use the money for any purposes. So when we think that is when we want to invest some money on some productive things, on some products, some goods, we can just think whether it is useful or whether it is profitable. If there is less future profitability, we can just transform this to the other expected future profitability. And that is what it just says as money represents generalized purchasing power. Third point is money gives liquidity to capital. So money gives liquidity to capital. And this you can easily think of, that is liquidity capital. So gives liquidity capital. So money can act as a capital. That's all. That's the main thing. So money is the most liquid form of capital. And it can be put to any use that we know it. So there are other functions when just go for. If you have the money at the hand, you can go throughout the world. You can go around the world. So money is just, that is, money is the most liquid form of capital. We can invest on the most productive commodities or productions or anything. So it can be put to any use. So remember the importance and the functions of money. So under the functions of money, we are just seeing, that is primary function, secondary function, and contingent functions and other functions. Let us learn in the next class the supply of money and other theories of money too.